Have you ever bitten into a strawberry in the middle of January and thought, wow, this tastes like wet cardboard? And then think back to July, when you bite into a strawberry that is so sweet and juicy it practically stains your fingers. That difference isn't just in your head, it's nature trying to tell you something. We live in a world where we can get virtually any ingredient at any time of year, thanks to global shipping and modern supermarkets. But just because we can eat asparagus in November doesn't mean we should. Welcome back to Staying Healthy Tips. I'm your name, and today we are diving into the art and science of seasonal eating. We're going to explore why aligning your diet with nature's cycles is one of the easiest ways to maximize your nutrient intake, save money, and make your food taste incredible. Let's get started. First, let's define what we're talking about. Seasonal eating simply means prioritizing fruits and vegetables that are harvested at the peak of their ripeness in your specific geographic area at the current time of year. Historically, this was just called eating. Our ancestors didn't have a choice. If it was winter, they ate root vegetables and stored grains. If it was summer, they ate berries and leafy greens. Today, produce is often picked weeks before it's ripe so it can survive a long journey on a truck or a ship. To keep it from rotting, it's often treated with preservatives or waxed. By the time it hits your shelf, it might look pretty, but biologically, it's a shadow of what it could be. Let's talk about the biggest reason to switch: nutrition. As soon as a fruit or vegetable is harvested, its nutrient levels begin to drop. Vitamins like vitamin C and folate are sensitive to heat, light, and oxidation. When you buy a peach in winter that was grown in a different hemisphere, traveled 3,000 miles, and sat in cold storage, it has lost a significant amount of its antioxidant power. On the flip side, seasonal produce is picked at peak ripeness. This is when the plant is most nutrient-dense because it's had the maximum amount of time to absorb nutrients from the soil and the sun. And we can't ignore flavor. That cardboard taste I mentioned earlier, that happens because out-of-season produce is often refrigerated for long periods, which changes the texture and reduces the natural sugars. Seasonal food is sweeter, crunchier, and more vibrant without you having to add a ton of salt or sugar to make it taste good. If your health isn't enough of a motivator, let's look at your wallet. When food is in season, there is an abundance of it. Basic economics tells us that when supply is high, prices go down. Have you noticed that berries are incredibly expensive in the winter, but dirt cheap in July? That's the seasonal cycle at work. Buying in season is almost always cheaper. It's also a win for the planet. Eating seasonally usually means eating locally, which drastically reduces food miles, the distance your food travels from farm to plate. Less travel means less fuel consumption and fewer greenhouse gas emissions. It connects you to your local ecosystem. So, what should you be looking for? Depending on where you live, this will vary, but here is a general guide to nature's rotation. Spring is the time for awakening. Think leafy greens like spinach, romaine, and arugula. It's also prime time for asparagus, peas, radishes, and artichokes. Nature provides lighter foods to help us transition out of heavy winter eating. Summer is nature's candy shop. This is when you want berries, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries. It's also the season for stone fruits like peaches and plums, plus melons, tomatoes, cucumbers, and corn. These foods have high water content, which helps keep us hydrated in the heat. Fall is the harvest season. We move into heartier foods. Look for apples, pears, grapes, pumpkins, squash, sweet potatoes, and Brussels sprouts. These are warming, comforting foods rich in beta-carotene. Winter is surprisingly abundant. This is the time for citrus, oranges, grapefruits, and lemons, which are packed with vitamin C to help fight off seasonal colds. It's also the time for root vegetables like carrots, turnips, and parsnips, as well as hardy greens like kale and collards that can withstand a frost. Okay, so how do you actually do this? You don't have to grow your own garden to eat seasonally. Check the price tags. In the grocery store, usually the fruits and veggies on sale or featured at the front of the produce section are the ones in season. Visit a farmer's market. This is the foolproof method. If it's at the farmer's market, it's in season. Plus, you can ask the farmer for tips on how to cook it. Use frozen for out of season. If you need blueberries in January, buy them frozen. Frozen produce is often picked at peak ripeness and flash frozen, locking in those nutrients better than the fresh options shipped from across the world. Eating seasonally is about more than just nutrients, it's about rhythm. It helps us slow down and appreciate the passing of time. It brings variety to your plate so you aren't eating the same 5 vegetables all year round. I challenge you to pick just one new seasonal vegetable this week that you haven't cooked with before. Let me know in the comments what you pick. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to Staying Healthy Tips for more practical ways to thrive. Thanks for watching and stay healthy.